If we could just find out how to will away that second period, the Marlies beat the Rockford Ice Hogs. Unfortunately, the Toronto Marlies get their very first loss at home against the Rockford Ice Hogs. I feel it to everyone's favorite Chicago Blackhawks. And even though the Marlies lost 5-3, they spent the better part of the game in control. By the end of the first period, both Frugren and Toulouse had scored to give them a 2-1 advantage. But then here comes that nasty second, 4 goals by the Ice Hogs. But the Marlies didn't stop there. They came out for the third in control, wanting to win the period. If only we could take the win a period to win a game motto literally. Because I'm literally telling you, the Marlies won the first period, the Marlies won the third period. But trust me, this game was still chock full of highlights. Toulouse had 2 goals, Ryan looked great aside from that second period, and the Marlies were throwing their body around like a hot potato. Okay, that really didn't work. But you know what I'm saying. Another very important thing happened on Sunday. The Marlies did their part for the Hockey Fights Cancer campaign. Did you wear pink down to the rink? I've got mine right here. C has got pink for breast cancer awareness and a little bit of blue for our Toronto Marlies. The strongest line again for the Marlies was Bozak, Hansen, Toulouse coming together for 3 points, giving them 7 points in 3 games. And Toulouse registering back-to-back multi-point games. This line has speed, this line has talent, this line has everything you want in the NHL, let alone the AHL. But they're old news, you've heard of them before. Let's try something different. This is a little something I like to call player association with your buddy, Professor Chancellor. First up, Andre Deveaux. This is a name you got to learn last year. He came up and spent a little bit of time on a couple occasions with the Leafs. So you know Deveaux? Let's now associate him with his line mates. Andre Deveaux plays with Alex Foster and Ryan Hamilton. Alex Foster is the hard-hitting, checking, grinding type of player that all Canadians love. He throws the fist, throws the body, gets the odd assist, and hey, sometimes he trickles one in himself. And then there's Ryan Hamilton. You want to know more about this whippy boy? Then you should check out my interview with him from the summer. Link will be in the description. And this kid really ups the skill level on the line. Deveaux, Foster, and Hamilton definitely aren't as skilled as Bozak, Hansen, and Toulouse, but they bring energy each and every shift. These are the players the coach likes to put in at the beginning of the game and after the opposing team scores to let the team know they're still in it. So you guys kind of understand how this works? Let's try one more. Jonas Frugren, however you want to say it. So the majority of the season last year playing with the Leafs wearing number 24. A name you don't know so well is his defensive partner Carl Gunnarsson. Though he made quite a splash in training camp with the depth the Leafs have on defense, he couldn't find a spot in the big club. Hey, the more on the Marlies, the merrier. In his own zone, he has great body positioning to keep opposing players from the puck, and when on the point, he can just rip a slap shot. I gave you the heads up. I let you know of a couple forwards you might not know yet, and I let you know of a defenseman. And when I bring them up in future videos, I expect you to know who I'm talking about. Marlies play next in a home-and-home with the Rochester Americans. I'll be down at the Rico on Saturday. If you have nothing to do, come meet Professor Chancellor at the Marlies. Game time is 3 o'clock.